Here with Courtney Aitken, and after a very sunny day in most parts of the Central Coast, it's calm and serene out there right now.
Calm and serene, and we've definitely got some fog that's started to fill in around the coast and really thicken up in some spots. I do expect things to get a little bit drizzly, especially around Highway 1. Places like Marina, you'll definitely see some droplets on the windshield if you're out there late tonight or early tomorrow morning. Here's what things look like right now in Monterey. You can definitely see, if you look closely, that fog kind of over Seaside out there in the distance. Most spots around the coast are seeing some fog currently, and that fog has even made its way partway down the Salinas Valley, as you'll see here after dark. There we go. We get that fog coming all the way down through Soledad and actually approaching Greenfield at this hour. And we are seeing some compromises in visibility conditions near Watsonville. You only have about 2 miles of visibility, so just take it extra slow if you are driving on Highway 1 tonight or early tomorrow morning. Good time to use those low beams. Your brights can make things kind of hard to see in these conditions. That fog's going to stick around all the way through the night and of course the morning too. You'll see it on Futurecast here. You can only see it around to Salinas, but that fog will still be lingering down in those valley locations. So just keep that in mind. You're also going to see a little bit of fog on the 101 early tomorrow morning, and of course a little bit of drizzle too. As we approach the hour of around 9 a.m. though, that fog will start to split off, and tomorrow we're going to see a mainly sunny day inland, and then a couple clouds will linger at the coast, but it'll be a mostly sunny day around Monterey Bay as well. Before we jump into those temperatures, something to keep in mind: we do still have that heat advisory for the vast majority of our inland area. You can see this takes up most of San Benito County, with the exception of Hollister and San Juan Bautista. They are not incorporated into the advisory, but much of the rest of San Benito County is. So Pinnacles National Park, you'll be under the advisory. Same with Greenfield, King City, places like Bradley, Parkfield, and all the way down in Fort Hunter Liggett under this advisory all the way through 10 p.m. tomorrow. So those hot temperatures, they really stick around after dark. So just make sure you stay hydrated in those conditions and try and take breaks in the shade if you're working outside. As for those temperatures in Santa Cruz County tomorrow, upper 70s for Capitola, some low 80s for both Scotts Valley and Santa Cruz. We're hitting 90 in the Summit area, 89 in Felton, and up in Boulder Creek, still pretty toasty in the 90s, 86 in Bonnie Doon, and a whole 10 degrees cooler, 76. Nice day in Davenport. A little bit breezy in the afternoon out there though. Lower 70s in Salinas, upper 80s in San Juan Bautista, and hitting 90s in Hollister. So again, while Hollister is not incorporated into the heat advisory, it is still going to be hot. Upper 60s in Prunedale, upper 70s in Watsonville, and then back in the upper 60s in Aptos, and some mid to lower 60s for places like Castroville and Marina. The fog's going to take a little bit longer to burn off in those two spots. Same with the Monterey Peninsula. You'll stay a little bit on the cooler side tomorrow, but Monterey at the airport, I do expect you to be reading lower 70s by mid-afternoon, upper 60s for you in Seaside, and some mid to lower 60s for the remainder of the peninsula. We do still have some stubborn triple digits. We're going to see those all the way through Tuesday afternoon for our hot spots. 106 in Bradley will likely be the warmest that we get tomorrow. 101 in the Pinnacles, upper 90s in King City, lower 90s in Greenfield, some upper 80s in Soledad, upper 70s in Gonzales, 80s for Carmel Valley, and 90 degrees in Big Sur. So a bit of a mixed bag for southern Monterey County, but overall you can expect things to be hot. So that's your fast forecast. And then for the next 7 days at the coast, really nice start to the work week. Monday, Tuesday, a little bit gloomy in the morning, but then we clear out, especially for the Santa Cruz area in the afternoon. You'll see a low 80s. And then by Wednesday, a little bit cloudier, those cloudy conditions lasting through Friday. And then that cooling trend lasts all the way through next weekend. And that cooling trend will be a little bit more dramatic for inland areas, especially because we'll be seeing upper 90s tomorrow, still a majority of 90s Tuesday, but then Wednesday all the way through next Sunday, things will slide right back down into low 80s and even some upper 70s. So definitely some relief from the heat on the way. Phil?
Thanks, Courtney. We got that big holiday weekend coming up next weekend. Thank you for that.